All right. Fuel pressure regulator has been set and everything is good to go. No leaks, nothing crazy. I ain't doing a thing. So we're gonna go on to the next project, which has something to do with the seat. And we're retrofitting a 2006 King Ranch rear bench seat and putting that in my truck. So we're gonna try utilize some of the old brackets so it still slides forward and backwards, and I want to be able to keep the lift up option, maybe, hopefully, and the seat. I think the seat folds forward. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep both of those options alive. So what we're gonna do is utilize some of the bolt holes that are already here. We're gonna run a rod all the way across. This rod will sit on the old bracket right about here and about here-ish. And then we're gonna take these tabs that I found and we're gonna mount it like that. And we're gonna nut-zert that in there so it still can be removed, because the seat is a little beat up. One hole, some scratches and stuff, but you know, you win some, you lose some, and I just needed I wanted a King Ranch seat, and you know, I am not afraid to sit on this one, if you know what I'm saying. The the price point was, you know, justifiable for my skill set. So now we have these welded in. We could technically put that in place. The next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this bottom seat portion out. I'm gonna notch this little lip right here, there, and here. And then we're gonna take these, weld them up about like that. It's basically flat, following the same path as the OG bracket. And then on the back we'll put another nut-zert and screw that down, and then that will also attach to the old bracket. So we cut the lip, prep the metal, so that'll get welded, prepped. Okay, so that's flat at the mark of where I wanted that. It's hanging out where I want it. So that's good. So now just gotta do that there and there, and then weld it in. So let's go. Welcome back to the land of the living. So while you guys were gone again, it's kind of ish in there. I don't know. So I got the middle bracket's too tall, but that's about realistically the look I'm going for. What we have on our hands meow is this bracket is sitting on the floor, and I have 2x4s chunks with that bar sitting against it. So that means I gotta come down and basically I'm gonna make it easy and come down 2 inches on that bracket and make that cut. And then most likely down here I'm gonna have to cut some of this ear a little bit to make room, hopefully. And then what I'm trying to do is make it sit in a certain way till it looks like it's part of the floor. And then I'll probably snip, snip, and then plate that. That's what I'm thinking. So now that you know what I'm putting down into motions of the oceans, time lapse. Alrighty then, so after making a little bit of a mess, she's cut. She's a little cut. So next, I'm gonna set you up. I'm gonna struggle to put this back in here. Why are you moving, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? There, fuck. Get out of my way! You're in the way! Get out of the way! What? Get out of there! Woo! Bleh. Okay. So what it's looking like is I have a lot of cutting to do. Let's go the other side. That's on the ground now. Messing up my beautiful paint. Messing up my paint. It's on beach. Oh, what if I never put? Oh, sorry. I need to cut a little bit of that. Alrighty, so here's where we're at. I have cut the ears off a few of these pieces. That one. I have dismantled the one middle bracket to be basically nothing. What my plan is I'm gonna reinforce this by cutting these welds off. Okay. Or supporting both. Kind of plate it back. Add some rigids. Add the rigid. Add the support of your fellow American. What else? Okay, so next on the list, it's like 90 degrees outside, which means it's about 100 and something in here. I don't know. I got pants on. Not a fan. All right, so I just figured, you just probably want to see sparks fly and stuff. So we're gonna get you all set up so you can see just that. Probably shoot you with them on purpose, See Seems how me always be smart for doing something. So we're gonna do the old classic safety squint guessaroo. I want chalk. There we go here. So about that ish. This bracket's is getting cooked. Perfection. Look at that. Look at the arts and crafts. It's a free production, you know, so. But your boy is a little, you know, adventurous sometimes. You know, I like that. These little face shield things would probably save me at least once today. Blow my load a little early. Oh, in the name of YouTube, trying to get y'all situated so you can see what I see and feel what I feel. Don't kill my battery now. Don't kill my battery now. That's supposed to be on the top. What we're smelling. So I need there to be light underneath that all the way. Well, it touches that bar. Just turn the fan all around here. See you, boy. Anywho's, yeah. Just gonna ignore that one. Oopsies. Anyhows, let's put that seat together. So it's back together. So here's what we got going on. We got the bar I welded in. We got the support bar going across. We have plates that the bolt will go through and into the nutsert. I have marked this, marked the metal on that side where I know how far to drill underneath. See how much I have to cut off. Ideally. Because it doesn't want to stay up there. And it should technically be squared to because everything's bolted up, it should be square, but see, that's I don't know where that needs to go. And then slide that back in there. And one mark, two mark. Okay, cool. Means the ends are marked. And then I gotta disassemble it again. And the bottom should be marked for that. So, alrighty. So, goals for the day: drill some holes, cut some ends, weld it together, kind of. Place in truck, center it in truck, change seat brackets, build sliding tab, so that way I can change where the seat goes in. But, oh brother, goal is to have this done this weekend, so that way I can drive it. Oh brother, nothing gets done sitting around. That was okay. Something well. Other than that, just, gotta get shit done. Woo. That being said, first things second, need to measure and mark the halfway points for drill holes. So, and all these are relative, so I can make them. I mean, obviously that's pretty square. Not really. Ew. Made some squigglies in here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drill those out. So I'm gonna put a bolt on it, and then I gotta soft mount everything. So then I gotta clean up and do some other stuff. So here we go. Now we're putting nutserts in there. Woo! So it's about capped out. Thickness is thick. I don't think the thickness module thing is actually working, to be honest. Alright, so I don't know where we cut off last, I ain't gonna lie. But here's the issue. I might have stripped that hole, and where's that? There's that. Oh brother, you can't even see that. I can't even see that. Anyway, it's really shiny right there in the center. It's because it's a little stripped. So I'm gonna clean that hole out. And then, yeah, it's warm, by the way. The fortunate part is to make it easy to take apart now, slide your shit back and forth, you need to undo the ends. But this is now one whole piece. We gotta do this. Oh, I know. Well, I think that'll be it for today. I have some obligations that I gotta go do. So, depending on what time I get on that, I'll be back. Well, it's not like it matters. It's not like it matters to you, but for me, it's either gonna be tomorrow or this evening. I'm not trying to be over there all day, but never pans out that way anyway. Getting closer. So, scratch some stuff, center holes for the bolt that's attaching to the new bracket. So what I did was just measure from the back side of that, 1.5 inches is about where I want it, blah, 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 blah. Hole. It goes in the hole. So now we have another hole. That's not going to be there. We're going to do the old classic education guess. So, had a little break. Here's where I'm at. You're not helping me speed up or slow down, but I think I'm just going to time lapse everything out from here on, and then at the very end I'll do a video of what I did. before you die on me. Again, I really want to get this done, and I don't have time for to let you charge and come back. So basically, cleaning up the welds on the brackets. Use the OG mounting point, bolt through riv nut on a plate. I'm gonna put this back in the truck, put this on top, square everything up, mark it, and then tack it. It's welding the tabs to the bracket right here and back here, and I'm done. And then I'll put it in the truck, and that'll be where it rides. Alrighty. Well, ladies and gents, we have a King Ranch seat in the F250. Clean. So that is my 1975 F250 Highboy King Ranch rear seat conversion.